Well, here's your 7 p.m. update on Tropical Storm Gordon. We've actually got brand new information. The intermediate advisory was issued at 7 p.m. So these are the latest coordinates and motion of the storm. Notice the top wind speed has not changed from the 4 p.m. advisory, which means this is still a tropical storm, and that's likely what it's going to be when it makes landfall a couple of hours from now. So a very strong tropical storm, but not a hurricane. The motion still to the northwest, a little bit slower at about 14 miles per hour, but that's still going to put it onshore in Mississippi in about, let's say, 3-4 hours time, right around 10 o'clock, between 10 and about midnight, somewhere around Harrison or Jackson counties. That's Gulfport, Biloxi, over to Pascagoula and Moss Point. And notice this cone is very narrow, so it is a very good bet that that's exactly where that storm is going to go, and then it will continue to track off to the northwest at a pretty good pace, and that's actually a good thing. We don't want the storm to slow down. If it did, it would dump a lot of rain over central and south Mississippi. Now, we're still going to get a lot of rain, but if it's moving quickly, only a couple of inches as far north as the I-20 corridor, obviously your higher rainfall totals are going to be closer to the Gulf Coast. In fact, look at all of this rain right now from Florida back over to Mobile. Not seeing very much yet, but again, the center of that storm is only about 45 miles away as of 7 o'clock. And already we're getting scattered showers rotating around Gordon, coming through Mississippi from the east. So we could see up to a foot of rain down around Jackson County, but in the Pine Belt up towards, let's say, the metro, more likely about 2 to 5 inches here as it moves northwest right up the Highway 49 corridor. So severe weather in that northeastern quadrant, the most dangerous part of the storm, is also going to be a possibility. So we could see spin-up tornadoes right along the immediate Gulf Coast. We've already seen a tornado warning for the Florida Panhandle. That's where we have a level 2 slight risk. But as the storm moves inland and tracks across the Pine Belt, there is a marginal risk of spin-up tornadoes, damaging winds, and obviously flooding with several inches of rain possible. Now, why is it moving off to the northwest? Well, that's because it's moving around this area of high pressure. So that's going to drive it up right through the state of Mississippi. Eventually, as we get into late Wednesday into Thursday, this is going to be downgraded to a tropical depression. It will start to pull away and our winds will subside a little bit and we'll be back to a normal summertime weather pattern by the time we get to Friday and the upcoming weekend. But over the next 24 hours, it's going to be wet, cloudy, and very windy from Jackson through the Pine Belt and down towards the Gulf Coast. Now, we're going to have another update coming up at 8 p.m. We will see you then.